It was Wednesday, May 13th, 2026 in Bogota, Colombia, when Yulitza arrived that morning at a place called Beauty Laser. It's also worth mentioning that at that moment she was accompanied by her friend named Amalia, who we'll be talking about a little later as well. Beauty Laser was not some makeshift operation, because it had a storefront, active social media accounts, and a price list. So from the outside, it looked like a completely normal business. The thing is, legally it was registered as a hair salon, not as a clinic. The business was set up in 2024, and the owner, holding 70% of the business, was a 30-year-old woman born in Venezuela named Maria Fernanda Delgado, who was listed as a nurse on the paperwork. The place was being managed on a daily basis by her partner, a man named Edinson Torres. And the one who performed the surgeries was another person, also of Venezuelan nationality, named Eduardo David Ramos. Yulitza signed some papers, and at 8:10 in the morning she entered the operating room to have the procedure done. Something called laser lipolysis, which is basically a procedure that uses laser energy to destroy and remove fat from specific areas of the body. At 1 in the afternoon, someone from the place came out to tell Amalia, the friend, that they had finished and that she could go in to see her friend. But what Amalia found when she went in didn't look anything like a person calmly coming out of surgery. And to make matters worse, instead of helping her, they gave Yulitza another dose of ketamine directly into her IV, which is a strong anesthetic. The people at the place asked Amalia to leave, saying that Yulitza was going to stay under observation that night. At 7:24 that night, the neighborhood security cameras captured the image that would later become central to the investigation, which was of two men leaving the place, dragging Yulitza. And that same night, the three main suspects escaped. I mean, they left Bogota. Since her friends didn't know anything about Yulitza, they obviously reported her disappearance. The police conducted an extensive search at kilometer 46 on the Apullo to Napoima Road until Yulitza's body was finally found in a wooded area. It turns out that Yulitza had brain injuries. Serious internal brain injuries, fractured ribs on both sides, and about 11 wounds caused by sharp instruments. Those wounds were nothing but the result of the same instruments used to suction the fat during the surgery. That's how Interpol alerts were activated, and within hours, Maria Fernanda and Edinson were captured in Venezuela. And that same day, Edward was also caught. Eduardo, the surgeon.